Being a pioneer is tough work. It means being in unfamiliar territory and learning how to survive there. Right now, we're talking about living on the Texas landscape in the 1800s. One of our top survival needs is the ability to make a fire. Early methods for fire starting include the simple two-stick method, bow drill, fire making by percussion, and flint and steel. In our last episode, we tried the bow drill method for starting a fire, and we weren't quite able to achieve the level of skill needed for that one. This time, we will try another common method for that period, flint and steel.
Just like last time, there's no point in making a fire if you have nowhere to put it. So I'm going to prepare these lightweight fuels in our fire ring so that we have somewhere to transfer our ember, if we manage to make one.
Flint and steel has been used since before Roman times. You need a piece of steel and something to strike it against that makes a spark. Flint is ideal, and we have quite a bit of it here in Central Texas.
There is a secret ingredient that not too many people talk about unless you happen to be in the business of flint and steel fire making: char. But what is that?
Char is any material that has been burned by fire or reduced to charcoal. Favorite materials for experienced fire starters to turn to char include rotten wood that has been left to dry. This lights up quickly and would have been a favorite for Texas residents in the 1800s. Cattails and 100% cotton cloth. Since we need some charred material, we are going to make some char cloth with this cotton fabric. It's supposed to be simple. You poke a hole in the tin, put the cloth in, and stick this in the coals. This is going to bake our cloth until it is nice and black. Once it is in this state, it should catch a spark from our flint and steel. Watch the hole in the tin. Once you see smoke coming out, it's burning and probably ready to remove. I use sticks to remove the tin from the fire and give it a bit to cool off. It appears we have our char cloth. This material represents 6 to 8 fire starts if I cut it into smaller squares, which is what I'm planning to do. Strike the flint and observe whether the sparks are flying primarily up or down. Mine had been headed downward, so I had placed my char cloth under the flint. Once it caught the spark, it lit right up. I helped the spark spread by blowing gently on it as I transferred into my tinder bundle. This is exciting. My tinder bundle was soon in flames, and although my graceful transfer leaves a little to be desired, I managed to get my new fire into the fire ring. Since it was prepared ahead of my transfer, these light fuels lit right away. Once the fire is going, it's easy to keep adding gradually heavier fuels to make it larger as needed. Thank goodness we managed to make a fire with this method. What pioneer skills will we explore next? Tune in next episode to find out.